every time we have to drive to Bandar, my husband Hakim asks me, do you want to drive? I say, no. He knows what the answer is going to be, but he tries his luck anyway. I'm not very good at driving. I have an impressively bad sense of direction, and I get really easily distracted actually. This is why I was so excited when Google unveiled their latest prototype of their self-driving car. Now this car looks like a giant marshmallow on wheels. They've even made it soft so if it hits anything it will cause less impact. Imagine how much safer you would feel as a pedestrian if giant cuddly plushies ruled our roads instead of those big angry 4x4s. Self-driving cars don't have steering wheels or pedals. You just get in, belt up, set the destination, and off it goes. These cars will completely revolutionize our society, and there are 3 reasons why. The first reason, they open doors for people who can't drive conventional cars. This includes elderly and disabled people. And this is especially useful for countries like Brunei, where buses are like white tigers. Everyone knows that they exist, but no one's ever really seen one. This is why self-driving cars, Are you one of those people who has to ferry around their family members when you have a million other things to do? Wouldn't it be amazing if you could send your car off on its own to pick your kids up from school or take your grandma to the wedding? The second reason self-driving cars are great for our society is safer roads. Now we have a joke in the software industry, head cack. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. Otherwise known as a user error. And this definitely applies to driving as well, except in this case it would be head whack. Problem exists between wheel and chair. Did you know that over 90% of car accidents are caused by human error as opposed to machine malfunction? People are constantly distracted by their phones, or fiddling with the radio, or their screaming kids at the back. Our roads would be so much safer if we took humans out of the driving equation. Sat in a self-driving car, you would be able to focus 100% of your attention on choosing Miley Cyrus on your MP3 player. The third reason, less stress. Imagine how much calmer you would feel if you didn't have to think about the stresses of driving a car every day. I'm sure everyone here knows that one person who is a completely normal human being, but as soon as you put them behind the steering wheel, they become the Incredible Hulk. And they get angry at the tiniest things. So, self-driving cars cause less road rage, less profanity, and most importantly, less crashes. And this will lead to less traffic, which means you can spend more time with your friends and family or at work. This would make us so much happier and so much more productive. The economy would flourish, stock prices would go up and up. At this rate, self-driving cars will be solving world hunger. So to recap, self-driving cars will completely revolutionize our society by helping people who can't drive conventional cars, making our roads safer, and lowering our stress levels. These cars won't be available for another couple of years, but let's all embrace these cuddly marshmallows when they finally do arrive. I'm sure they would improve our lives drastically. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience.
Thank you very much, Elaine. I'm sure some of us here would be dying to purchase one of these cars. And some of us will have to, for the safety of other drivers. So the first two speakers are speaking from the competent communicative manual. But once you finish all 10 manual, we have deemed you as competent. That's just where the fun starts. Similarly, it's just grade 1 when you're learning how to play a musical instrument.